Hey everyone, it's Megan and today I'm going to finally do my question and answer video. I asked you guys questions like a million years ago and now I'm finally getting around to answering them. So I have them on my phone and I'm just gonna go through all of them, and thank you guys so much for sending me in questions. I was expecting like one question and I got more than that, so thank you all so much. The first question I got was from my friend Natasha. Oh, sorry, kick my mirror. And she asked me when I'm coming to California because that's where she lives, and I thought that was so cute and I love that. And I really want to visit California. Like, I wanted to visit even before I had her as a friend there, and now it just makes me want to go even more because it seems like an amazing city, state, and the farthest I've been on the West Coast is Arizona, so I would really love to go to California one day and definitely to visit Natasha as well. Okay, I don't have who asked me these questions, so I'm sorry I can't like credit you because I just like typed them up. But anyways, what is your major at school? And I am going to be a senior next year, this coming year, and I am studying communications, and my specializations are public relations and advertising, and I'm also minoring in marketing. And I had this conversation with my dad today because he just simplifies it and says that I'm majoring in journalism, but I'm not even majoring or minoring or anything about journalism. He just doesn't want to remember all the aspects of my like major because it is quite a long title, but I love it so much. I thought I wanted to be a writing major when I first went into college, and I took a few classes and I decided it was more of something that I would do as a hobby, not as a job necessarily. Like, I don't want to be an author as my job. So I thought that communications would be perfect because I really like the creative side, and there's so much writing in public relations and advertising, and now there's social media and stuff, and then my minor in marketing. It's just like perfect. I think it was like made for me, creativity and sort of like the more businessy side of stuff. So I really love it, and I love all the classes that I've taken so far. And I think my favorite subject out of everything is advertising. I thought I would like public relations more, but the more I learned about it, I don't really like it as much as I like advertising and marketing. Okay, what is your all-time best / worst makeup product you've owned? So the best makeup product, I haven't even thought about this honestly, so probably the best makeup product I've ever owned would be, let me get it out, my Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow in Birthday Suit. I love this thing, and I know I've talked about it so much, but it's seriously awesome. Like, the color is perfect, it's so easy, and I've had this for like 3 years, going on 4 years, and it's still creamy as ever. So I love this so much, and I've just loved it ever since I got it. And the first summer that I had it, or like the first time I had it, was my freshman year of college. So it just like takes me back, and it's sort of like a memory attached with the product. So I really love this, and it's probably, I'm not sure if it's like the best, but it's definitely my favorite. And then the worst makeup product I've ever owned, man, I've tried some crappy products, especially when I didn't know anything about makeup. I would get like the stuff at Dollar Tree, which not all of it's bad. Sometimes they have really good brands at Dollar Tree, like e.l.f. and sometimes L'Oreal and Maybelline and stuff. But probably just like no-name brands of like eyeshadows and stuff that are really chalky and don't have any pigmentation. That would probably be the worst makeup I've ever owned, but I haven't owned anything like that for a really long time. And I remember I think I first wore mascara in 9th grade, and so I got the NYC mascara, and I really didn't know how to like use it or like do it well, so I'm not sure if it was good or bad. I should probably like revisit that and see how it is, but I just remember that being like the first time I ever used mascara, so that's pretty funny. Okay, how did you decide to make YouTube videos, and do you plan on continuing making videos after college? So I decided to make YouTube videos after a really long time of wanting to make videos. When I would put on my makeup, I would pretend like I was in a tutorial, and I would be like, so now you're gonna put the eyeshadow here, and now you're gonna put on this blush or whatever. And I just remember doing that probably for a year, and I I created a YouTube channel maybe 6 months or so before, like, another YouTube channel before I ever created this one, and I thought that one was gonna be amazing. I really thought, like, about the name and all this stuff, and I just wasn't ready, and so I tried to make my first video and I just didn't feel like it was the right time, and I'm not sure why I felt that way because I felt like I was so prepared, but I guess it just wasn't like meant to be at that time. And then when I finally decided back last March during spring break, I decided I wanted to make a YouTube video. I don't really remember what was like going on in my mind or like why I decided at that moment I wanted to do it, but I just knew that I had wanted to do it for a really long time and it felt like it was the right moment, and I had like more makeup. I was getting more makeup and getting more into experimenting with stuff, so I thought maybe I would have more variety to share than I would have 6 months prior to that. So I don't know like exactly at that moment how I decided to do it right then, but I had thought about it for a really long time, and I have wanted to do it for a few years, and like I've watched YouTube videos since I was in high school, and I graduated in high school in 2010, so it was like a while until I decided to make my own videos. So also, do you plan on continuing making videos after college? I don't really know. Who knows where like my life will take me. I would really enjoy doing YouTube videos after college just for the sheer fact of documenting things. I really enjoyed going back through my videos and just seeing how I've changed, and it's just really cool to me. Like, I'm sure you guys who also make videos, you feel the same way. Like, you can sort of go back in a time capsule and see your different makeup, see how you looked, see how you felt about things, and like that's why I choose to talk about my life a little bit. Like, I don't share a lot, like I don't share everything with you guys, but I do share some stuff, and I think that a part of that is because I want to remember how I felt about certain things at this time in my life, because I know that as we get older things will change, and I've evolved so much since I started this channel, and if I started it a year before that you would see like an entirely different person. I really changed over the course of my college years, and it's just really interesting to sort of go back and revisit how I was at different parts. So I would love to continue to do YouTube videos after college, and I don't have any intention of stopping, but I just don't know like what will happen once I graduate next year, and who knows where I'll be and stuff, but I would really like to take you guys on that journey with me, and I think that would be really cool. So I definitely want to continue to make YouTube videos, but I'm not going to make any promises because I don't want to have to eat my words in a year. So I would love to continue to do it, but we'll just see what happens. Okay, do you like to travel? If so, where would you most like to visit? And I talked about this in my 25 happy things tag video, and I love to travel. I wish I could do it more. I wish I had all the money in the world so I could visit different places, and I'm not sure where I would most like to visit. I really want to visit like everywhere. I know everyone says that, but I would really like to visit the West Coast, like I was saying, go to California. I really want to go to like some islands like the Bahamas or something. I might be going there for spring break next year, who knows, fingers crossed. But I just like to travel sort of around like the United States sort of area. I'd also like to go into Canada. I've never been there. I've been to the New York side of Niagara Falls, but I would love to go over to Canada. And then of course I would like to go to different places in Europe. I've been to Spain, but I would love to go to like Germany and France and just like any place in Europe. I think it's really interesting, and I don't get to go over there really. I only went in high school once, and since the countries are really close together, sort of like the states in the United States, I think it would be fun to like travel to the different countries over a few weeks, but who knows if I'll be able to do that anytime soon. But I would like to do that like during my lifetime. And then I would also like to visit, I don't know, Australia. I'm sort of afraid of Africa. I hate to say that. And I'm sort of afraid of Asia as well. I think I had a bad experience in Chinatown in New York City, and that really put me off, even though I think Asians are really cool and like Asian babies are the most adorable things ever. But I would probably most like to visit places in North America, Europe, and Australia, because I think that would be really awesome. And most of those places there's people that speak English, so that would help me as well. I sound so like untraveled and uneducated, but you know, whatever. It's just how that's just the truth. Okay, and the last question is, what is your favorite high-end makeup brand, your favorite drugstore makeup brand, and a standout product from each? Okay, this would have been a good question for me to think about prior to filming this, but my favorite high-end makeup brand, I haven't tried that many high-end makeup brands. Like, I would love to try things from Chanel and Dior and stuff because they seem really like amazing and like luxurious. But probably my favorite high-end makeup brand, okay, aesthetically my favorite makeup brand, my high-end favorite makeup brand is Laura Mercier, but for the products that I have, like I have more products from MAC, and I really enjoy MAC products. Especially I have enjoyed their blushes and also their eyeliners and eyeshadows and lipsticks. So if I choose Laura Mercier as my favorite high-end makeup brand, I don't have that many things from her line, so that's why I don't really want to choose that for this answer. But aesthetically, I love Laura Mercier makeup. But MAC, a standout makeup product from MAC, I would say blushes, but also their eyeshadows. Some of them are incredible. I did a MAC collection video, and I'll link that down below so you can see my opinions on the different products. But I love their eyeshadows and I love their blushes, and I can't choose which I love more. So those will probably be the standout makeup products from MAC. And then my favorite drugstore makeup brand, I would probably say my favorite drugstore makeup brand, oh gosh, this is hard. I want to say L'Oreal and Maybelline, because I love L'Oreal's like face products, and they also have good eyeshadows. Those infallible ones are incredible, and they also have good lip products, but I don't really like the way their lipsticks smell. But Maybelline, I love their lipsticks and their eyeshadows. They're like color tattoos, but I can't use any of their face makeup because it breaks me out. So if I could do half and half, I would pick L'Oreal and Maybelline. I'm totally cheating on this question, but a standout product from L'Oreal would have to be their infallible eyeshadows. Amazing, absolutely incredible. My last video, which I had to re-upload, is a get ready with me using the Bronze Taupe Infallible, so I'll link that also below because that's an amazing product. And then the standout from Maybelline, they have a lot of standouts, like their Vivids, their Color Icon Quads, and their color tattoos. I love all three of those, and I think those are really standout for drugstore makeup. So I'm totally cheating. I chose like 50 answers for that one question when I should have chose like 4, but you know, I just can't pick one. So that is my answer for that question. And thank you all so much for sending me in questions. This was really fun, and I think I'll probably do another one of these in a year or so just to see if there's any other questions and if things have changed or something. But thank you all again so much for sending me in questions, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye!